When speaking of American culture, one must realize that it is not comprised of just one culture, but of many cultures. It is undisputed that media affects all cultures either directly or indirectly. The question is then, by what means does the media influence culture? The first of these is unintentional means, which also includes two categories. The first is idolization, and the second is influence of people in the media. If a character is received positively, his character traits will be mimicked by fans, whether or not the director even intended this to happen. One example is when an 11-year-old sees a really cool car in a movie and, as a result, wants that car. Another example is when young people see the hero of the movie consuming large amounts of alcohol.
Stop! Not good! Where's the rum gone?
Because it is a vile drink that turns even the most respectable men into complete scoundrels.
Why is the rum gone?
The second is influence of people in the media. Because movie stars are idolized by many in America, their personal lifestyles will also be emulated. According to the Singdao Daily, this celebrity effect is another main reason for teen pregnancy. Unmarried Hollywood stars giving birth makes teens think having a baby is cool. Whereas some media influences are haphazard and completely unintentional, others have been meticulously planned for devious purposes. This is the Marxist conspiracy theory. Karl Marx had a grand plan for a world devoid of Christianity. Nikolai Lenin, a strong Marxist supporter, tried to implement Marxist ideology into the Western world, but failed on several fronts. After several unsuccessful attempts at conquering nearby nations with Marxist ideology, his advisors told him that Marxist theories could not be implemented in the Western world until Christianity had been completely destroyed. By using the two strongest teaching institutions, the cinema and the public school system, he would destroy the nuclear family unit, which is the strength of Christianity, by eradicating the father figure. Destroying the father was critical to destroying the family unit because without the head of the family cannot survive. Without strong families teaching their children Christian doctrine, Christianity would also be greatly crippled. The cinema would be an indispensable tool in this master plan. One of Lenin's head advisors, George Lukács, stated that the main goal was to create a delinquent people dependent on demoralizing entertainment. He knew that to prepare a society for psychological control, the very soul of the individual must be destroyed in its youth by disturbing it with evil via forced schooling and media.
Inconceivable.
Less insidious, but just as real, is intentional influence by filmmakers with a purposeful agenda. Such are films that address political figures. These include Citizen Kane, JFK, W, and Last Temptation of Christ. Some popular environmental films with their own agendas include Avatar, Dances with Wolves, and Inconvenient Truth. So what should be the Christian's take on all of this? First, be aware. Every film is loaded with images and ideas. As Jeff Botkin warns, every frame influences the mind, illustrates theological doctrines, and directs moral or immoral content. So watch attentively and with discernment. And next time you walk into the movie theater, don't assume it's a trap, but just be ready for whatever lies ahead.
We must all be ready for whatever lies ahead.
Could this be a trap?
I always think everything could be a trap. This is why I'm still alive.